Welcome to Touched and Empowered, a show created to empower individuals to value their lives by hosting think tank discussions that will inspire positive action. Touched and Empowered with Katie and Ace starts now.
So welcome to this episode of Touched and Empowered, everyone.
Sorry, I didn't know we were actually doing it for the podcast. My apologies.
It's okay. I got
Welcome everyone to Touched and Empowered.
Yes, I decided to surprise Katie with something that I sent her because I couldn't sleep last night, and she was the immediate thought. This is how you know your business partners, is when you wake up and the first thing you think is your business partner.
Okay, so we have first one. There's three what looks to be gift receipts. So those are going to go off to the side. There's one gift note that just says enjoy your gift. But then there's one gift note that has a message on it.
Yes, that I was like, what the? I didn't say enjoy your gift. That wasn't just it. Like,
I'm just saying this is what they put in the box. So that's all that I'm sharing. So okay, so this is what it says. It says, "Dearest Katie, thank you for all that you do. May these items help provide some comfort during your next step forwards. P.S. I believe these will help with sleep too. From with love and appreciation, Ace." Aw.
yes.
Okay, so there's two things in here. One is
Puppy, you gotta let me.
AD beads. I don't know what AD beads are.
That sounds like D's nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says. It says AD beads.
Okay, there should be some type of little puppy. Get over here. I love you.
Okay,
Lay
so
down.
what's the label on the back say? The label on the back says
Lay down, baby.
handmade gemstone stretch elastic bracelet, crystal healing, Reiki. Ooh. Open up the low box. Ooh, it's silver. Ooh, it's hematite. For healing and health. That might fit around my wrist. I'm glad it stretches. Thank you for that.
Please read the.
Read the hematite card.
Yeah.
Hematite helps people connect with their higher selves and spiritual guides. It can help bring inner peace by helping you find balance between your physical needs and spiritual desires. Natural stone brings you luck and peace in your life. Handcrafting bracelet fulfilled with our love. Aww. Natural stones handmade bracelet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
It almost looks like black pearls
Yeah.
because their color's so pretty.
Yeah, it was interesting. So last night I was like, I do really appreciate Katie. I really do. She's about to embark on something.
There's definitely a shift coming. Now this is wonky shaped because of the way they wrapped it. So I'm moving the box out of the way.
I'm gonna enjoy every second of this.
So I'm going to turn this around so I can read the label. Peach cat. And it says weighted something.
I like that it said Peach Cat. That made me giggle.
I think Peach Cat might be the company name. I don't know.
Yeah.
So where's the
Trying to keep him in that calm so I can.
Okay, so there's the edge. So I need to get the scissors back out and cut this very carefully.
So ladies and gentlemen, Katie has a specific love for a specific thing. And I'm trying to keep this as cryptic as possible until she opens the thing because I'm excited. And I thought,
Oh, it's vacuum. It's still vacuum sealed. Oh my goodness.
it is very vacuum sealed. So the thing about this item, which is really important, is that I know Katie and understand her process when doing new things.
My process in doing new things.
You know, the roller coaster.
Oh, the emotional roller coaster. Yes. I ride an emotional roller coaster to try and ooh, whatever it is, it's really soft.
Yes.
For my decision process. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. And because of that, I was like, ooh, she needs comfort. So I decided to get a weighted
Seriously? Do you know how big this thing is?
I was looking for bigger ones, but that was
It's,
that
I
was
mean,
the big.
look how big this is. I mean, look at the face. God, look at the face.
It's just
Oh my
describing.
gosh, it's like pink and pinkish purple with yellow spots on. Oh my God, there's so much weight in its stomach. But I mean, look, I mean, I can't even wear it on my head because it weighs so much. It slides down my back.
It's I think it's either 4.5 or 5. I think it's 5 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a weighted blanket. It's a weighted hippo for comfort.
This is the first weighted hippo I have. Thank you very much for this. Oh my gosh, look at its feet.
Oh, it has heart feet. It has rainbow
It's
hearts
got
going.
little hearts all over its feet.
Yeah, I thought you might like it.
Oh, it is very fuzzy. It is very snuggly, and it does feel like I'm carrying around a child. So,
Yeah, it's funny because the packaging was like for all ages. I'm like, perfect. This is great. Because essentially what I wanted to do was like understanding comfort and anxiety. And did you know that anxiety blankets really help the weighted blankets? I didn't.
yes, and I do have a weighted blanket that I got a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
And the main reason I got it was for warmth, but it does actually help me sleep.
I wasn't aware that they like weighted blankets are meant to help you with anxiety. They're kind of like a hug,
Yes.
right? So I was looking up hippos that you could snuggle with for comfort. This is the biggest weighted one I found. I was looking at other ones. There's one that there was about a 3 foot tall hippo.
Yeah, I'd seen the 3 foot or the 4 foot big stuffed hippos, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's gonna take up more space in the bed than I do.
Yeah,
Um, but I had not, the only weighted ones I saw, I think, were back in the spring for my birthday. I saw a teal one that was like maybe 12 inches in height. It was a little guy because it was meant for a toddler. But it was a pretty color teal, so I bought it for myself for my birthday. But I've never had a hippo-sized hippo that I now have.
I was debating. I
I'm
was like,
sitting here and I'm like, I'm gonna have some really good arm strength after this. I'm like
you're
lifting
like,
weights here.
yeah. Well, it showed me pictures
Shoot.
of how you could snuggle with it. So I was like, oh, okay, Katie could this
Well,
will be a
its arms aren't super long,
no.
but it definitely head on the now I got a hippo baby. Everyone can see its butt.
If you're watching the YouTube
If
video,
you're watching the YouTube video,
I
you can
highly
see his butt.
recommend. Yeah, go to the YouTube video. Go to the YouTube video. Like if you're on Spotify, if you're on iHeartRadio, you should go to this YouTube video. It's great. Um, but I was like, this is gonna. I love. This is perfect. And I was like, I have money finally. I can buy Katie a gift. So I did. Yes, and it was like a really out of appreciation. Katie does everything in its mother with me, pretty much. Like, we do the podcast together, we do social media editing together. She listens to my problems when I'm going nuts. Like, I'm grateful. Very, very, very grateful. So I was just like, at 1 in the morning, we need to give Katie something. Thank you for everything, seriously. And I hope, yes. I'm just happy that you're still holding. You're like holding it like this.
I'm holding it like a child. My hand's under its butt, supporting it, so it doesn't slide out of my lap while I'm sitting here in my computer chair. I literally feel like I'm sitting here with a toddler on my arm. But it's very soft. It's very fuzzy. It is absolutely adorable, and I can't keep a straight face to be
I'm
honest.
so happy. This makes me so happy. Yes. This is the joy of gift giving, everyone.
Thank you, Midnight.
She's like, give me more treats. Like,
Oh my goodness, what in the world am I? It's not like I could keep it here at my desk so I see it while I'm working and smiling and stuff, because if I try and put this like on my monitor, it would break the monitor.
keep it on
So
your lap. Keep it on your, just keep it on your lap.
it'll sit in my office chair when I'm not sitting in my office chair. It'll keep the chair warm for me.
I've never had like a 5 pound like stuffed animal, so I'm just curious about this.
It's I'm making a big deal about it's not too heavy that I can't lift it up, but it is definitely the heaviest stuffed animal I have. I have a my mom gave me a 3 foot unicorn,
Mm.
and that one has like weight in its hooves, but not the whole body. And that sits downstairs in the basement, lounging over a recliner because I'm not carting that thing up all the flights of stairs to try and get it up to my bedroom. So it hangs out in the basement, which is great because I can lean against it while I'm reading books or crocheting or whatever on my futon. Um, but yeah, this is gonna have a happy home here by my desk. I'm gonna You're forcing me to clean off this section over here of my desk so he has a permanent home, which I appreciate because I got to do that anyways.
Yeah, he's meant to sleep with you too.
He's meant to sleep with me too. Then I will definitely get my workout carting him up and down stairs every single day if he's supposed to hang out in my office during the day.
Your buddy. I don't know what you're gonna name him, but he is your buddy.
I don't know. We could just make it a poll. People need to give us help me pick a
Yes,
name for this because
that looks really good.
I'm not seeing pure masculine and I'm not seeing pure feminine. So
Me
we
too.
need
Say, mhm.
something fun. It needs something fun because I can't take this thing seriously. So it needs to be fun.
But it's such a, but it's a serious sense of
It's just
humor.
so cute.
Yeah. Oh,
Now I don't need a dog.
yeah.
I've got a hippo I can carry around like a child instead.
It's training. It's meant to be training. Right, puppy?
It's training for me to take care of a stuffed hippo to train to have a dog. I get it.
That's pretty much, yeah. So yes, this is
What am I gonna do with this?
cuddle it. It's meant to get
I will cuddle it. I will cuddle it.
because
I
so good.
I was gonna say when I'm done because I do have a training call this evening still. When I'm done with my training call, I'm gonna park my butt in the because I told myself I was gonna celebrate and watch a movie tonight because I'm finally done this certification training. So I will prop my butt in my recliner in my living room, put a movie on, and it'll sit in the recliner with me and keep me company while I watch a movie.
There you go. That's your celebration gift too. Congratulations on the finishing of the certification. That is the gift.
Thank you so much, darling. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. I was so the what I was going to preemptively say was during my fuzz of waking up at 1 a.m.
Right?
I was like, Katie has a lot to reflect on soon. She needs comfort. What are 2 items that will be comforting?
A bracelet and a hippo.
Yep. That was my smiley hippo face. I was like, a hippo. Yes.
Which,
A
which
weighted
is
hippo.
a weighted hippo, which is a big difference. And just so everyone knows, I do have quite a few hippos already at my desk. And I've got this little blue hippo that one of my sisters gave me.
Beautiful.
I've got this little crocheted hippo that I got from someone on Etsy. And I always seem to buy birthday presents for myself because that was a birthday present for me. And then there's this one that my son gave me. And this one is weighted, but it's small and like is only perfectly weighted to sit on my head because it stays balanced on my head. So now it's got not now I got a big mama.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't prop it up with my wrist, man. My wrist is like going
it's going
bending
well.
and it's like trying to hold a gallon of milk and not let your arm drop.
But it's so fun.
Yes, it's very fun and it will be a very fun workout and I appreciate that now that my hair is all sticking up.
Midnight, I'm sorry, you didn't get the plushie. Oh, you're
We'll
so.
have to get Midnight their own plushie.
She runs through plushies.
You might have to get one of those stuffingless plushies
I have
for
a six.
Midnight,
I do have a. All right, so once upon a time, somebody did give me a 5 foot tall teddy bear. Was
right?
it 5 or 6? I think it was 6 feet, actually. And did I tell you about this story?
I don't think so.
So for Valentine's Day, it was college. It was one of like, honestly, it was like one of the best boyfriends I've ever had. He treated me very, very well.
Nice.
And I remember once, I don't remember, I forgot, like it was like a very, I said something out of the blue about having a big teddy bear because I always wanted one.
Right.
So for Valentine's Day, he got me a 6 foot tall one. And I was like, this is bigger than big.
Right.
And he let me carry it around Boston University campus. And
I know how tiny you are, so that's just hysterical. That's like a 2-year-old trying to carry around a 3 foot tall teddy bear.
yeah, and he let me because he knew I wanted to. So that was the other part. So I'm carrying this thing and the head is bigger than my body. And I'm just like and the bow is just slapping me in the face as I'm carrying. And it was funny because we cross a courtyard and you just see the Dunkin' Donuts and you see people, you can sit at the bar, eat a donut,
Right.
drink some coffee. You see them all pop their heads up, watching me carry this thing. The experience was so worth it.
Spread the joy.
For the joy and the fact that I was like trying so hard not to drag the feet.
Right.
So like I was like trying to mangle this.
So I am very grateful you decided not to get like a 4 foot or 5 foot stuffed hippo for me because I know I would be knocking things over in my house trying to carry that through my house.
Imagine that's what came out of this vacuum sealed.
Oh my gosh. This is not what I would have guessed because before we started recording today, I was talking about how cold it was and how I needed to put on layers, and then you said that there was something coming to my house that I could use. So I'm thinking, maybe it was like a unicorn hoodie or something like that. I was not expecting a stuffed hippo, but I
Okay.
appreciate it because it's very cute.
Yay. Also, folks, so Katie's favorite animal is a hippo.
If it's not obvious. Yes. I do like hippos because they're always smiling, even when they're chasing you down to get you off their land.
It's like the most aggressive animal in the freaking in
They're
the
territorial. They know their boundaries.
yeah, they'll kill a lion. They know. They're yeah.
Yes, I know. And I I like them because they're cute and adorable and they always look like they're smiling. And just looking at them makes me happy. I am never going to go near one except for when I do like maybe a tour at a zoo or something
The baby one.
where the experts are there.
My favorite is the fact that hippos don't swim, but you see them in the water.
Oh
They're
yeah, they do
jumping.
ballet.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
jumping. It's they hit the floor and they jump out of the water, and you're like,
Yeah, water ballet. And they were they were one of the seeing a hippo in water was one of the first times that I realized that it didn't matter what size you are, there's always an opportunity to look graceful. You just have to find the right environment. Which
that
is now why I dance like I don't care anyone's watching.
that is wise. Everyone, did you hear that?
No, because probably no one's paying any attention to us on this episode because we can't stop laughing about a hippo.
Honestly, this is the most I've seen Katie smile on any of our episodes. She's just like smiling from ear to ear, like it's not. It looks like it hurts, but it's
It
great.
is. It is hurting. Oh, yes. Granted, I have been smiling a lot more.
Yes,
and
yeah.
and I have been laughing a lot more, but this tops the cake.
Yay.
This tops the cake, and I can't wait to have the conversation with my mentor tomorrow on now that you're all done with everything for your certification. what's happening now, and I get to respond that one of my friends sent me a stuffed hippo as congratulations. Oh my goodness.
A 5 pound weighted enchanted. It's called an enchanted hippo.
I don't know. I have to pull the thingy up. Hold on. Oh, gift receipts. Okay.
Sorry, I keep
What's it
walking
say on
around.
here?
Yeah, I keep walking around if you're watching the YouTube video because my dog wants mom.
Okay, here we go. It says the company is called Peach Cat. 23.6-inch, 5-pound hippo, weighted stuffed animal, large hippopotamus plushie, cute plushie toy gift for kids and adult. It didn't finish with adults. It ends with adult.
And an adult.
And it's called a long hippo, 65 centimeters. Oh my goodness.
Adult.
Adult. Yeah, I'm an adult.
It's at all ages. So
I'm sure it does. And I am sure that I am not the only adult who likes hippos. Because I've seen a lot of cute things, like just a girl who loves hippo blankets and coffee cups and stuff like that. So I know I'm not the only one in the entire world. I'm just the only one that I know.
could you show everyone the hooves, the heart hooves?
Oh,
I think they're
turn
both
it turn
pale.
it around. All right, so it's pale blue and it's got like little gold hearts on. Oh wait, this one's pink. This one's blue. Are they different colors?
That's why
Okay,
they're
what color is this
masculine and
one?
feminine.
Okay, this one's rainbow.
Oh.
Oh my God, I'm like stretching its feet out. And this one's mostly blue. So it's got two there, but it's got a little bit of pink in it. So I'm like making it do gymnastics in front of the mirror. Someone's going to say, "That's obscene." Deal with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is life without some joy? All right, could you explain to everyone what you're finishing, what program you're finishing the certification, so that
I'm limited as to how much I can say,
okay.
and the reason is because the company has not yet gone public.
Okay.
I am part of the, we'll just say ground floor people who are coming in and becoming certified. So then that way when the company does go public, there will be plenty of certified teachers and mentors to guide people through a series of mindset trainings. And excuse me, the training I went through by myself as self-study when I first signed up with the company. Um, and then I was given the opportunity to do an accelerated version of the course to become certified so then I can help teach others. And I was not anticipating the acceleration process to be as intense as it was. Um, Best example I can give, imagine cramming 4 years of college into one semester.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah. Katie, there was this one time I called Katie. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I forgot we have to do the social media posts for our retreat now. And then she had to like wait 2 hours. Like she went 2 hours into the evening for this course to complete it. And I was just like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I stopped I stopped the training, and because at that part it was the home study part, and then I was meeting with my mentor to review each lesson.
Mhm.
And so I had gotten maybe a third of the way through the lesson when you called, and it was a reasonable space for me to stop because it was in between. They're not chapters, but it was in between sections. So we got the social media stuff done, and then when we were done, I went, got myself a cup of hot tea and sat down and finished doing the rest of that lesson and submitting everything that needed to submit, and then went to bed. It's not an every night kind of thing that I'm going to do with staying up because I think I was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning, to
I
be
felt so
honest.
freaking bad. I felt so bad. I apologized like 3 times. I'm like, I'm so
It's okay. It's
sorry.
okay because that's not an everyday thing.
But
That's not an
still.
everyday thing.
But still.
And
Yeah.
most of my planning worked out to where the planning was done where my study time, quote unquote study time, would have been done at the regular time I was done working anyways. So it wasn't adding anything to my schedule. It was just I had to be creative and rearrange a few things. But,
Hmm.
you know, it still worked fine because I got the lesson done
Right.
and I have another call and then I'm find out what my next steps are in reference to if there's a timeline as to when I start accepting students or if there's other parts and pieces that I need to do to attach to this certification. There's a lot of I don't knows yet. And that's okay because I'm still like part of me is kind of like this is taking so much of my time. But I also know it's because I crammed so much stuff into a short period of time to get it done. So it's not going to use the same amount of time dedication moving forward. Now, it probably would if I end up getting multiple students at one time, but I don't foresee they're going to do that to me. I'm pretty sure they're going to let me start off with one and then go to two. They're going to let me build up the quote unquote mentoring muscle, before it becomes even larger than I could possibly anticipate.
And that's why I got her a big hippo. I was like, I had this feeling because it's interesting. So when you're about to start something new, it's scary. It is. It can be
Yes.
really scary, especially if you're closing out a chapter. Closing out chapters to me is actually where my anxiety sometimes rises. Um,
And for those of us who were not closing chapters, but were closing entire book series,
yeah.
still same thing. There's still the nervousness, the anxiety, the overwhelm, the questions, the what ifs, the everything else underneath the sun that comes up with it.
Yeah. Because now
But
you're revealing a new side of you.
right.
And
And
that's
and it's rediscovering a new side of you.
yeah, and it's vulnerable. It's scary because for a good portion of the time, when you expand to that extent, like for instance, sharing a vulnerable story that you've gone through. For instance, there was a story that I wrote once.
Right?
I sent it to Neil Strauss, and he loved it. He thought it was really incredible. He actually invited me out to go to like two writers' dinners where he puts five other writers together,
Oh
and
wow.
we all talk about really interesting writing topics. Um, but when I posted this story, I was terrified because
Oh yeah.
it was revealing a part of what, a turning point, like a real turning point in my life that changed the way that I perceived the world and how I approached things. And I remember for the people who read it, they were even shocked. They didn't know what to do, except for the people who didn't know me and read
Right.
the story. They were like, "This is great." For the people,
Yeah. But sometimes when we share the events of our past, there are people who are, I would say, close. They could be immediate family, they could be friends, they could be coworkers, depending on the circumstances, that they don't know all the details, but they know a general idea as to what happened because sometimes we do have to share surface level context so then people understand what's going on in our world. They don't need to know all the nitty-gritty. And it's very interesting to say that because there have been individuals that I've like Ace knows. Ace knows I'd say 90% of the nitty-gritty, but not everything. But then again, I've known Ace for quite some time and know that it's not going any further because I trust Ace, you know. But when we share things with other people that we don't know
yeah, that's okay.
or post it on social media and we don't understand why people are all of a sudden putting in their 2 cents when we weren't asking for 2 cents. So it's just being very mindful on what we're sharing and making sure that we're sharing it with the right audience.
Yeah, exactly. And like, so interesting that you say that, Katie, because yeah, between us, we know that our conversations won't go further except for the happy hippo
Right.
because
Well, okay, our conversations not during the podcast don't go anywhere. What goes on the podcast, yeah, we know that's going to go out into the world.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that was like that was something where I feel like a good portion of the time I blindside people when I share the truth,
Hmm.
or I act differently than they expected because I don't,
Oh, yes.
yeah, because I don't fit the projection that they wanted me to fit.
Yeah, we don't fit in into the box.
No, otherwise we wouldn't be able to give really fun gifts. Like, about that. Do you see how blindsided Katie was? That was great. Look at the
Yeah,
smile.
the fact that earlier today you were like, "There's a box coming." I'm like, "Why? Why are you sending me something? I didn't ask for anything. Did I ask for something? No, I didn't ask for anything. Why are you sending me something?"
Yeah, she did that. I was like,
And here's the reason why. And again, I'm not going to go into detail because not everyone needs to know, but on surface level, for the longest time, I did not get gifts.
yeah.
Or if I did get gifts, conditions were attached to them. So we were talking earlier, and I was like, yeah, I can name three other instances besides my mom and my sisters. I know there's nothing attached to them, but three other instances where people other than immediate family gave me a gift where there was no strings attached. Only three. Well, now I have four because now I got a hippo
Yay! And a bracelet that I hope
and
fits.
a pretty bracelet that I will try on.
If not, you can put it on the hippo. Maybe it'll fit the hippo.
It will fit the hippo. I am sure it will fit the hippo if it does not fit my wrist.
Yeah, hematite is actually meant for that. That was another thing. Was like the reason why I got that for you was because you are embarking on.
Haha, it fits.
Yay! I hope it does. Okay, so she's embarking on this new journey. I'm like falling over. And the hematite
As
is.
I'm trying to hold the hippo up.
This is so great. There's so much
I
joy
mean,
in
I
that.
mean, come on. I'm going to stand up. I mean, this hippo is like as long as my torso. I mean, come on now.
I was looking at it online, and I was like, it gives you what's it
The
called?
guide, the height, the width.
Gives you the height, the width, but a comparison. So it puts something next to the next.
Oh,
To the, so I was like, okay, this is a good size. This is
oh,
coming from the girl that has. Oh, I'm sorry. Coming from the
the
person,
individual.
the individual who has a 5'5" dog. Like,
Yeah, you have a dog that's bigger than you are.
who's very gentle.
Who's very gentle.
And I,
Midnight is very sweet.
but yeah, on that note, everyone, I hope you enjoyed our joy because I know I did. Love gift giving. Oh my gosh.
So thank you very much, Ace. And thank you everyone for hanging out with us for this completely random episode. We appreciate it very much.
She thinks it's random. I thought about this since 1 a.m.
I'm glad you planned ahead.
Oh, yay! Happy, happy, happy Katie.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you for joining us. We hope that the discussion today will inspire you to take positive action in your life. Until next week, be empowered.